team this play is called Buzzer Beater, and we're going to run it in end of the game situations when we need either 2 points or 3 points to win the game. So anytime we have under 10 seconds left, we're going to get the ball over half court using tree, and right when we get it over half court, I'm going to call a timeout. That's going to stop the clock, okay? And then we're going to execute this play. So it's similar to line it up, but what we're going to do is have the two inbound. The one's going to start out right here. Sorry, I got to switch these guys around. The 4 and the 5 right here, and the 3 all the way over in this corner. Okay, so this is going to give us a number of options to execute. The first thing that's going to happen, 2 is going to yell break, and what you guys are used to is that the 4 is going to come across and screen for the 5. The 5 is going to blast through and flash to the ball, right? So that's what the 4 and 5 are going to do initially. The one's going to wait here until that flash happens, and then he's going to cut, blast all the way down to this corner, okay? All right, so when that happens, the 4 has actually a couple of responsibilities. First, he's screening for the 5, then he's going to pop out here, and he's going to screen for the 3. What this is going to do is put the 3 up here, and then he's going to come down and take this spot. So if you look at this structure now, we've got a shooter here, shooter here, shooter here, and we got the 5 here. So let's say we feed the ball into the 5. All right, these guys will have already been in motion. And then what I want the 2 to do is to cut through and be the option for the layup. So you do this pass and then the give and go for a 2-pointer, okay? That's our 2-point option. If that's not there, then the 5 is going to then kick it out to one of 3 locations, right? It's going to be, well, I'll put this ball back. So the 2 is going to be down here if we missed them, but the 5 will then pitch it out down here or over to the 3. The better option is probably to the 3 because the 4 just set a screen for him, so he should have a wide open, higher percentage shot right at the top of the 3-point line, okay? So that's the general gist of it. You know, the other thing that could happen is when we inbounds, the guy who's covering the 5 might overcommit and go for reach for the ball. If he does and the 5 has a clear lane, then he can just take a path to the hoop. Okay, so now I'm going to go over what each and every position needs to do. So here's my 2, my 1 getting to our starting points, 4 and 5, and then 3 starting here. So think of it as, you know, a line here, and then the 3 down here. Okay, so the 2 is going to inbound to either 3 people, right? 1 of 3 people. So the 2 is going to yell break, 4 is coming across, 1's coming down here, and the 3 is coming down here. So the 2 is going to inbound to either the 3, or the 5, or the 1. So you got 3 options there, and then you're going to cut to the hoop. All right. I think we know what the 1's going to do, which is once he yells break, you're going to flash this way, but then take up this spot right here. So if everybody else is covered, you might get the lob pass from the 2 and for an open 3-pointer down here. Okay. All right. What does the 3 do? The 3 positions in this corner, and the 3 takes the screen from the 4 and flashes open right here. Be ready to catch and shoot the ball. Okay. What does the 4 do? The 4 is very critical, does 3 things. First, sets a, sorry, other way around. 4 will set a screen. Okay, I'll get this right. 4 is going to come across, set a screen for the 5. Then he's going to bounce out here, set a screen for the 3. Then 4 is going to be another option for a 3-pointer in this corner. Okay. Now, what does the 5 do? 5 is going to use the screen for the 4 and flash get open right here. If you get covered here, then keep coming towards the ball, right? Because if you keep coming towards the ball, you'll eventually get the pass, and if you keep coming, you'll eventually be ruled out. And the 2 will either pass down to the 1 or the 3 that's coming up top, okay? So, just to review, this is how it starts, like this. All right, and the motion goes break, 1 down here, 4 screening for the 5, 4 screening again for the 3. Ball comes in, hopefully to the 5. Right? The 2 is blasting to the hoop, and the 4 is coming down here. So the 5 basically can go to any of these guys, and we've got this nice positioning, 1, 2, 3. And you can cut to give and go to the 4, or pitch it out to one of these guys. Okay, that's it.